Hopefully. I've deleted the old stream, so if it's on the new one, I'll be pretty pissed. Oh, sorry, if it's still on the old one somehow. Okay, so we're live on that one. I'll talk Amber, we're back on. But I'm still trying to work out how to get into this fucking game. Because it gave me an error 403. Let's try again. I love how it says recording pause, but it's still showing up on OBS. .404 page not found.
That's really funny. Let's say, that's happening. If you're watching this in retrospect, live, please don't do live.
Enter verification code HLKMKS. Continue. Yes, log. Oh, hang on. No, create account. 9/01/1992. I'm just giving you all my details now.
I was about to say your password nice and loud for people online.
Mother's maiden name.
If anyone's got any good suggestions for a backup email account, just shout out in the chat.
Account email. Far out. Phone number optional, then I shall waive that option.
It's fine.
Fucking thing again, where look at this!
Let's crowdsource it. Arrows to some of the dice and match the number of planets. Oh god, that's hilarious.
Audio challenge, which actually includes exactly 3 footsteps. We got 6 to go.
Why do I feel like back in college?
Option 2. Option 3.
Yeah, it
Nice
was
to see you in the flesh.
Option 1. Option 2.
If you have any hot Diablo tips, feel free to sing out.
Option 1. Option 2. Option 3.
So far, the registration itself is fairly challenging.
yeah, this is mental.
Yeah, it looks very promising stuff.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you lost the intro, but yeah, it's
Option 2.
think I must have. Oh, hang on, no. It's saying we have 403. Oh no, come on!
That's a lot. It's hilarious.
I don't think we're playing Diablo tonight, Mitch.
Yeah, I think they reckon, whoops, it looks like something went wrong.
Uh-huh.
Please give us a few minutes and try your request later. So we could always play some CTR until, and then come back in like,
I guess so.
or we just give it like another 10 and try again. That's, hilarious.
Oh, that's
Maybe
so
I
shit.
can, I don't know my phone. Let's have a crack on my phone. Let's,
Or I could try it on Chrome. Try my computer at the same time.
I definitely don't do both.
Yeah,
You do it. Yeah, wow, that's frustrating.
site can't be read now. SD J BG SD I should have a Battle.net account at this point.
Oh, you know, yeah, go.
Well, I created it twice just then.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you choose a password for it though at the time?
No, I did not. I did try logging in with Google before.
Is there a way for you to stream comments to your phone or something?
Don't think so. Account connection cancelled. To continue to the game, proceed to the URL on your game screen or exit your game screen to unlock a different account on PlayStation Network.
So try it.
That's what I went to. It was a great cutscene.
It was. I got so hyped
Yeah.
for that cutscene. All down here is hilarious.
Yeah, that's right, Ember. It will not let us create an account. Yep. So what's going on with you, Amber? How was your week? Yeah.
Thank you for trying to open a carload account. And then followed with like 10 messages being like, there's been a problem with your carload account. Please call us or click on this link. And I'm like, absolutely not.
No thanks.
But the fact it was the wrong name, it's like, this must be the world's worst identity theft in the world. But really, it's just like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm blocking this and gonna hope for the best.
Email address is already in use. Okay, so it means they've got an account for me. Oh, what's the new work schedule like? Because every fucking thing needs a password, so I cannot remember all of them. The fact that it said email already exists.
So that was me trying to log in just then. Because I think the option that you try to log in is if you reset your account.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So if I just go to blizzard.com. And then try logging in there. Log in with location.
Which country are you in, Amber?
Turkmenistan.
So America just had their like July 4th.
Yeah. You're in North Korea, aren't you?
We didn't get a chance to talk about this previously, but I'm a little weekend at Bernie's at the moment because I have a rampant gaming addiction and I spent 8 hours playing Power World last night until 4 in the morning. So I'm working on like 4 hours sleep. So apologies that some of these jokes might not well, the cogs
I
slowly turn.
I think you're giving me too much credit. I don't think it was particularly funny. Okay, but then it asks me to log in again.
Well, that's a 3-day work weekend, but that's pretty sweet. I can get behind a 3-day work week.
Couldn't verify your account with that information. Let's try. I forgot password option. Sent a code to my email. Is the background music annoying you?
Oh, I just wasn't sure if like the music always streams over to YouTube. So I wasn't sure if I was having trouble hearing
Yeah.
the TV or over the top of the mic.
Pretty sure it was quiet enough that Mike wasn't picking it up. Here's my security code.
I don't think anybody wants to tell me to be louder.
Enter new password. Oh, no, you're a poor password. It does, but I haven't got it plugged in because the nearest power points are over there. I do. You also need to grab the plugs in the storage room.
I found like,
I have no idea why that's there.
neither do I, but you have another half of it. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, I got the That's hilarious though. I've not seen like a raw chord in a long time.
That's all I'm getting. This is just
So that was you just trying to research.
yeah. Let me try putting in my new password and see if it went through somehow. Oh, that's so cringe though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, oh, that's not like, it's like, that's a lot of hassle. That's super frustrating.
I'm trying to sign in with my Xbox account now.
I should have put your stream back up there.
Oh, thank you. Yes, this couch belonged to my granddad actually.
Yeah, it is a nice set.
Hmm.
When you go to buy things, it's like leather is so expensive. Like so much more expensive. No, it is a nice couch. It's a good setup. I know you're a story gaming channel, or they are like look at my crib channel. But it's yeah, it's good. So it's not a 3-day work week, Amber? I'm sorry to hear that. That would be super awesome. Does that mean you have to work weekends then? So you're 5 days over a weekend with 2 random days off in the work week? And I can't remember what it sucks. A lot of things are sucking in the work week. Main things that suck is like I can't get this account to work.
Yep.
So Diablo is not promising. Then the other problem is Michael's got a cool couch that reclines because he's just
But it's
moved
not
house.
reclining.
The cords that belong to the couch are somewhere in the house, and the extension cord that I just rummaged for is half an extension cord.
I mean, if you really want to recline, I can sort that out for you.
You're not bringing the couch, just like recline.
I
It's
know.
very sweet of you.
I know where the plugs are. Okay, so Xbox does not seem to be an option. Let's try my Switch account.
It's expensive. Do you mean that regards, Amber, in terms of like you wish you could work a 3-day work week, but you need money? Because I get that. That's the trouble whenever we talk like 4-day work weeks and stuff. You just kind of like, that's good, but you still need to work before. Australia, that's good for casual workforce. Not working's nice, but money is also nice. I get the vibe. It's nice to have days off in the middle of the week though. I don't know how like normies live like with weekends off. It's just such a bizarre concept to me. Like I don't know how you get anything done with businesses and things. Like going to appointments and things. If you work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, so it's pretty sweet having weekdays off.
She said she can't hear us. Right, speak again.
Bills. Good one-word answer. Can you hear me now, Amber?
Yeah, she should be able to. It's this is the audio level
Yeah, right.
for the microphone. Okay, so it won't let me click on this.
Oh, well, it does say you can try that, but you've tried that a few times, haven't you?
Yeah. And interestingly, like on this page here, yeah, you can't really tell from here, but the PlayStation Network symbol was there. Then I clicked on that, and then when I said, "All right, yeah, log me in," it takes me back to the screen, but without the PlayStation Network symbol. CTR?
Yep. You can see the screen, okay? Is that because we might need to rejig the camera?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that up. Okay, we'll sort that out while the game's downloading.
Yeah, I thought you had a lot of games downloaded. I was like, woof.
Yeah, no, I got very few games downloaded actually. How about Doom?
It's not multiplayer, but it's an
Oh yeah,
experience.
that's right.
It's a. I actually tried to play Doom. I thought I would like Doom a lot more than I actually did like Doom. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It's a bit of a shame to try a game and find out you don't like it as much as you thought you would.
Especially after you've paid money for it.
Yeah, Xbox is pretty good with their Xbox Live stuff. Game Pass. Game Pass is pretty wicked.
I haven't tried that. Don't want the mic to be in shot. We were so me and Mitch here were just trying to work out how to like find a way to catch up. And whoops, I think you sat on the remote.
me. Sorry.
And we just figured out this might be a good time, and so we were like, well, I normally stream Age of Empires at this time, but obviously that's a one-player game, one-player experience. So we thought we'd play something else instead, and hang out together, like friends. Oh, I have played 3 hours of this game, apparently.
I did warn Michael that CTR wasn't my first preference, just because I have dedicated.
It's like one of the best 5 in the country.
Yeah, according to this, I was in the top 1% in the country for a while, but yeah, I dedicated a lot of my life to CTR there for a while, but hopefully I've forgotten most of how to play it.
So what?
Very fun and yeah, I'd love some. Very fun and nostalgic CTR, if nothing else. But yeah, it has inherently a very high skill ceiling, CTR, funnily enough. It's funny coming back from games from when you're a kid to like when you play them older, and like they're very different. When we were talking about CTR earlier, Mike, I was actually thinking of I grew up with PlayStation, and there was a game I used to love called Bomberman Racing.
Ooh,
And it was great. I loved it. I tried to like look it up for nostalgia's sake, and I watched someone beat the entire game in like 2 hours.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. Yeah, wow. They made it look like a literal kid's game. I was like, this is wild. And like all the tech, because like I think when you're a kid you don't really appreciate tech in games, and like watching the tech was wild. Because you could throw bombs and you were like, the bombs exist to throw at people. But if you throw the bomb in front of you a certain distance, it's a boost. And what they would do is they would constantly throw bombs in front of themselves to like launch themselves. And they would do things like intentionally launch themselves into walls to then knock themselves into the air to get to shortcuts. They would drop bombs just behind them to make their thank you. You would race on like these little kangaroos and dinosaurs, and they would drop bombs behind themselves to make the animal they were riding on trip, and they would use that as like a pseudo brake to slow down on tight corners. And I was like, that is wild. Like
the amount of time you'd have to sink into that game to get the hang of that.
oh, absolutely. And I think it's just like the common phrase or the meme of like, you are playing a very different game to what I'm playing. Like it was very nostalgic. Like something you load up an old game and all the old sounds come on and you're just like, this is very nostalgic. It was a good watch. It was a good couple hours of my life actually, but I just remember being like, that's a very different game from the game I played as a child. CTR felt a lot like that coming back for it as an adult. And luckily my wife Jasmine got really into it. She was like, I need all the stickers for all the cars. So she had me working on it.
So she can get a little addicted to certain games as well.
Not play games till 4 a.m, but she
Not that level of addiction.
she liked the all of the customization. And I mean, you said you've played a few hours of it. They've done a really good job with this reboot in terms of like the customization's fantastic actually. Like it was very novel to just randomize your character every time you played a game, and like the options it gave you were actually pretty good. Like it's very clever. Like even just the way that they generate your costume, like they were very on point. It was very good. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Wait, are you still talking Bomberman or this?
This.
Right.
This is for CTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Amber. I did play Diablo 3 with my wife. We got really into it and loved it. Loved Diablo 3. My wife has a lot of fond memories of being a whirlwind barbarian, and I was just a glass cannon mage, and we had a lot of fun with it. So it's a real shame, unfortunately, we couldn't get Diablo working.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
It sucks when I try and play it on my own. Like, because I'm bored of it, I'm gonna fucking play it.
Yeah, well, if you do, I'll definitely come back for it with you, because it was a fun experience. It's a shame it doesn't work. I never got into the Kingdom Hearts games, but I did, I played one, I mean, there's like 10 of them now, isn't there? I did play one of them on Nintendo DS, and I really got into it. I never played any of the Final Fantasy games, but I really enjoyed I'm kind of very well read gaming wise, despite not having played certain types of games, but even just like the Firaga sort of stuff that carried over to Kingdom Hearts, I was just like, it feels familiar. It was a good game. I really enjoyed that Kingdom Hearts game. And I think I always think about a trailer from one of them. For some reason it lives rent-free in my brain. Maybe it was the first Kingdom Hearts game, and it had like a very beautiful soundtrack for the trailer. I still think about that from time to time and go looking for it. Remember, the soundtrack was beautiful for the trailer.
She says she played a Demon Hunter in D3.
Is it Demon or Damon? Help us out, Amber.
And an Amazon in D2.
Yeah, that would have been good, because I haven't played number 2, so new classes and stuff. Yeah, I actually don't remember much about the Demon Hunter. I think were they like a ranged sort of gun and bow class, weren't they, I think, from memory. I think I did a shaman at one point. And
There's a lot of different classes.
I don't think there's that many classes, but
It sounds like there's a lot.
I think there's like at least 5, but it's a good game. Demon.
Yeah, it is Demon, right.
I mean, Daemon is technically a thing, isn't it? Oh, they call them something else. I think in Skyrim, in Elder Scrolls, they're like... Oh, they call them Daedra. I think that's slightly different, isn't it, to demons, maybe?
I think so. Well, I mean, it sounds like it.
I always think about Mike and I had a conversation the other week when we went for a run together, and he brought to my attention the concept that, like, what was it? English is the mutt of languages. That's all I can think of, even with the Daemon stuff.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I've come across a lot of examples of that often now, and I just keep thinking English is the mutt of languages.
I watched a video. I've been big into Wired does a series which is like they invite an expert on a particular very niche topic to answer questions from the internet about that topic. And so I came across one which was a language historian answers questions about the history of language.
I'll play with your mic.
Yeah, go for it.
I wonder if I can somehow get it to boom over the top of the...
I turned the gain up, so like it should hear us.
Oh, I see.
It's got a little gain knob at the back.
Is that tight little? Right, tight, left, loosey.
So you're tightening it now.
Just was like, I wonder if I can get it to like sit.
Oh.
Alright, it's got another thing there. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to like knock my bum in front of
You can
the
also
camera.
move the table. It doesn't matter. Like, if we had maybe more viewers, then I'd care a little more about how it looked. But Amber will.
I don't think any of your
Amber will
viewers
hate
want my
this.
bum in the screen.
Hey, it's a nice bum.
At the very least, I was like, I wonder if I can get that mic to just sit, because I don't want to feel like I'm yelling at anybody. That's how I think I fixed it. Oh,
So
I had it.
It's got another.
Yeah, I tightened that one as well.
So what are you trying to do?
So I was having it so it was just sitting outside of the camera thing.
Right,
so it was sitting
right.
in between us, but out of the camera.
We could also move the table or the camera.
Oh, I thought I had it. I had it kind of extended all the way and sitting up and out of the way, so that it wasn't.
We can also.
Because I had it like that, so it was kind of in the middle
Right,
of
yeah, I
us.
see. Yeah.
But it was outside
So
of
we
your
can
camera.
also turn that.
That's okay. I think it'll.
So that the like we're speaking into this bit at the moment. It's
Oh, okay. That's alright. I think that'll work. I just was like, can I get it to direct a bit more towards us without with it still being outside of camera? So that works fine. It's only a tiny little.
it's still
angle knob.
it's not peaking very high. If I turn the gain up now.
I also don't want it to be like the red sounds bad. You're good. Thanks, Amber.
Oh, thank you. I think we should be okay. Just remember to enunciate.
Enunciate.
Yeah.
I am a shocking mumbler.
I've been seeing a voice coach lately because I use my voice so
I'd say
much.
you've only been doing it like speaking for professionally.
33 years.
Well, professionally, like for years. So yeah, what prompted the voice coach after like
So the catalyst was.
nice enunciation?
Thank you. The catalyst was when I first did shoutcasting for a. Oh, I don't know if I told you that I did that.
Maybe very vaguely.
Travelled to Brisbane to shoutcast a regional championship there,
Okay.
and like my voice almost immediately felt really strained. And I like came out of it. I'm like, man, so I'm gonna be presumably doing more of these. I do the quiz nights. I do the podcast every week. I'm like, I'm using my voice more and more, and like people in like if I'm in a loud area like a club or something like that, forget about talking to anyone because like no matter what I say, they're all like, what?
To be fair, as I get older, I hate clubs. That exactly. What's the shout? So what is the shout casting?
Commentating for esports.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't actually have to shout.
No,
Like,
no.
My voice doesn't hold up. But the shout casting
Yeah.
does sound like that's a thing.
Like it would be a strain.
Yeah, I think
So I shout for 8 hours.
and I think, man, this is terrible for my voice. But yeah, okay, but it's just interesting that was what tipped you over. But I guess you do a lot of volume of talking.
Yeah, like a lot of getting excited. And what. So like I've got these voice exercises that I do in the morning,
Touche.
resonance exercises and whatnot.
That's cool.
Have you heard of this game? Res.
I remember when we did you affectionately did the little quizzing with me, the 100
Oh, yeah.
quiz. This was in there, I think. Yeah, it came up. It was in like near the top 90s, I think. It was an old school game.
So let me just eliminate how the controls work and then I'll hand it over to you. It looks stunning, doesn't it? Look at it. It's so beautiful.
This is gameplay I like. I think we're getting around what gameplay is.
So hold down X to aim.
Hands of Dragoon.
And
Is this?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so R2 to back up, stop and back up,
okay.
and R1 to go forward. It's like got cute little vibrations.
So R1, R1 forward, R2 backward, and what was the shooting? Sorry.
X.
Which
Which one's X?
And I
Come on, you addicted gamer.
I don't PlayStation. And it's do I have any like sideways?
You'd have to like turn and go forward.
So you said this is oh, I see. Does it expect me to move or like that?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's like, does it actually expect me to do a little sideways?
Nah, not really.
I think
Up to 8 at once. No. You're like not sure what you're actually shooting at, but my words are pretty.
it is. Have you played some of this game already, have you?
Yeah, I've played it. It was game number 2 in my 100 gameplay. Anything that's pink will start firing at you.
That's such a good It's, I mean, first off, yeah, this is
Well, this is the remaster of the game was originally on like Sega Dreamcast. And like the soundtrack's really good.
yeah, I saw the headphones.
Some Bluetooth. That's my things I can save up for.
I have to admit, headphones really helped my experience.
I'll bet.
Yeah, it was
I
actually
wonder if I Samsung earbuds.
because most of the time I was doing shooters, like when I started to play almost before like spell
So it took me a long time to figure it out, but I got like mashed it up putting it down. And like, I actually found out it was more
this is very similar to the The only difference
yeah.
the only thing
Really vibrations. Very light vibrations.
this yeah, it's great. The only thing I'm used to is boy, is that I suppose is the free Android 2 and it's like three-dimensional. Like I have sort of freedom of movement, but it's also not like I can't move sideways. Like
Yeah.
games like this will sometimes let you strafe sideways,
Yeah.
whereas this doesn't have like a rise and fall button or a anything like that. So I just get a little bit confused as to how much it wants me to move like
Yeah.
that. But it's yeah, it's very intuitive. Yeah, I dig it.
100%.
It's like a love slot or something.
I think there are. There's like an order that you have to shoot through them. Yes, so any ones that are open like that. How about them? Ooh, that one just missed you.
That's it. Back up and hope for the best here. I immediately also thought of that. That was what was that called?
Get what?
Oh no, I was thinking auto tune the news.
Auto tune the news.
If you've I don't want to turn this into a YouTube party, but if you've not watched a lot of auto tune the news, you're missing out.
I really haven't seen too much of YouTube. Like
This is very old school YouTube.
Yeah,
This
right.
is like 2010 the latest. But it's just them getting random news stories and they auto tune them. And I don't
Sounds
know
fun.
if any of your streamers would like to hear me sing, but it's, yeah, the backing up one is hilarious. It's some like little old lady recounting a shooter in like a supermarket in America, and it's really well done. And it's just kind of like and I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, 'cause my daddy taught me good, and I'm backing the hell out of there, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, my god, and it's just lyrically and like musically hilarious. It is such a good song.
now, Mitch singing is recorded on YouTube for eternal posterity.
Oh, it's fine. The skydiving video is out there somewhere too. When we Mike and
is it
I,
on YouTube?
it is on YouTube.
Did I put it up there?
No, you didn't. No, it's not on your channel. It's on the skydiving channel.
Oh.
Michael and I went skydiving, and we promised to do our special handshake when we landed. And I've got a notoriously weak stomach, and on landing, my stomach just the momentum of the flip that you do when you land from skydiving just completely through my stomach. And we kind of rock up. Michael lands first. I land behind him. My poor little stomach's in knots, and I'm kind of like on the cusp of vomiting. I'm like literally retching. Michael comes up to me for this like handshake, fist bump, chest bump, and I immediately just turn sideways and take like 2 steps onto the beach and just vomit. And it's on YouTube somewhere. I will not encourage anyone to go find it, but I was very like, that's hilarious.
And it was a bit delayed as well. Like,
It looks pretty quick on the. I mean, it looks very casual. If you didn't know I was retching, like, it's not with our retrospect that you kind of realise that I look like I'm about to vomit before I go in for the chest bump. And it's very subtle. They see me stepping off to the side, and they kind of realise, and they kind of then cutely pull the camera back to you. So all you see is me kind of retching and walking off camera. I think I've broken the game. I can't seem to.
it'll be there. The one that you're going for. It'll be there somewhere.
I don't know if it's proximity based.
Yeah, there we
I'm
go.
gonna say it wants me to get closer to it.
Have you been skydiving? Or would you ever go skydiving?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was thinking about how like when I was playing when I got into gaming with the headset, it was particularly I have allies now. Oh, I can't tell if that's
Nah, you
allies.
gotta shoot them as well.
I
You gotta hit those pink things though, because they're coming for you. So, no skydiving and I guess that means no bungee jumping either.
making a lot of assumptions here, Michael.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that assumption. Because like,
They can't go hand in hand.
yeah, I even see people who are like big on skydiving be like, you would never catch me with bungee jumping.
Okay.
Because like a lot of people feel like that's just too unsafe. The skydiving,
Guilty.
You're just like coming within inches of the ground.
I'm just an adrenaline hater.
Adrenaline intolerant.
I just think the ultimate form of fun is just sitting on a couch with your imagination. I suppose working in healthcare probably would say sways my did I die?
Yeah, you got lives.
Oh,
And I think you're on your last life.
are you kidding? Yeah, it turns out you can't back your way up out of every day.
No.
Game.
I would probably like leave it on the one spot. Or you can just circle it repeatedly, that's fine too.
Habit. Gaming habit. Just don't stop moving. Don't stop moving the reticle.
Amber was surprised to find that I've got a tattoo as well.
I know he doesn't give bad boy vibes, does he? Very surprising like
I walk
that.
around in looking like James Dean. How's that not bad boy?
You do own aviators.
I never wear the aviators though. I always go with the Wayfarers.
You do own the thingos though, don't you?
Aviators?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I? Yeah, I was gonna say actually.
Oh, there you go. You just got a life.
Be able to tell you what the difference between the two is. Maybe I am thinking of the
Way-
dimensions.
Wayfarers, well, aviators are the Top Gun look.
Yeah.
Wayfarers, Risky Business, Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
No.
I know the reference vaguely, but I wouldn't be able to like identify the look.
That's the Wayfarer. Bless you.
Oh, sorry, I'm about to get murdered.
That's the Wayfarers.
Okay, yeah, maybe I am thinking of the aviators then. I feel like I've maybe not seen you in those for a little while. But yeah, I have to admit, I was also surprised about your tattoo. Yeah, you'd always said you well, you weren't going to get a tattoo young, and I thought you were always going to get Superman as your first tattoo. So I have to admit, I was
That was the plan.
pleasantly surprised by the tattoo. I still, again, Stallion was an interesting choice of tattoo, but no, it's yeah.
I've told a few people it means stallion. Why stallion?
Yeah, choose your audience carefully there, I suppose.
Oh wow. Amber says I give altar boy vibes.
Altar boy, hey. Well, you were a churchgoer in your youth. I wouldn't be that surprised to find out that you were an altar boy, actually.
No, that is definitely not my scene.
I mean, I don't know. I was about to say, you did only start drinking in like, what, your 30s, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
I was drinking when I was 18.
I'll pay the Ultra Boy comment.
I actually quit when I was 18. Like, I was drinking from like 16 to 18, and then stopped, and picked it up again at 30.
It was very funny. You're a good judge of character, Amber. Yes, gaming headphones. Recommend. The surprising thing for me when I got into Spellbreaker with the headphones was for shooters. Nowadays, a lot of games have stereo sound, so you
Yeah.
can hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
And that was wild to me, to be like, I can hear footsteps on my left, and I would turn a corner on my left and have
That is
found
cool.
things.
Yeah.
Like, that was wild to me.
Yeah.
Let alone just things sounding awesome in headphones, like games like this. Like,
Yeah,
I can feel the
very
vibrations
well.
in the game. It's like, yeah, this is your vibe.
There's also a VR version of this.
Oof, that'd be wild.
Yeah, it would be so cool.
Gives me vague Beat Saber vibes. I don't know, what do you call this vibe? I don't know what you techno, digital, Tron. What does Tron come under? I don't know. What
I haven't seen Tron, but I feel like it is very similar to Tron.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, is there a name given to that sort of style? My wife Jasmine would know the answer to that. She's all about that sort of
psychedelic.
Yeah, it'd be something digitally, but
Yeah.
like techno just feels a bit.
Techno feels right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be a cooler phrase for it.
Yeah, you're learning.
And this is only like a couple-hour game too, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like a bonus level. Oh, you got hit.
Time to be mobile, huh?
A bonus level that was added specifically for the remake.
Yeah, right. I like it's got I mean I can't imagine you've changed the settings very much, but it's very the sensitivity is pretty bang on. This is default sensitivity.
It is default.
Yeah. That's
Watch
good.
out.
Yeah, again, maybe does it want me to, like again, sensitivity is like so high, isn't it? Like maybe it wants me to move a bit more.
Learning Aussie culture. There's always like, cause I talk to a lot of Americans, Amber being one of them. DeFi, the lady I host a podcast with, is another one. And like, just it's always a shock what is unique to Australia. That like things that we've just taken for granted. It turns out that like we're the only ones that do it. Trying to think of things off the top of my head, like the phrase the pointy end of the stick is apparently just us. Amber, have you ever heard the word like we're getting to the pointy end?
And I love that particular phrase just because even if Amber has never heard that phrase, I think she knows about what that means.
Figure it out, yeah.
The pointy end of the stick.
Like if we're getting to the pointy end.
Showed Mike. I don't know, I think I showed you. There's that cool video of the guy
You won.
using the yay. He's using like all the new generation slang, and the nowadays equivalent of the pointy end of the stick is I'll put the fries in the bag in a minute, and that had me in absolute stitches. Yeah, that's very cute. And this is me just vibing now, is it?
Yeah, I think the credits are about to come up.
No, I dig it. This is be an absolute wild trip in VR.
Yeah.
I would vomit for sure. Like just that mobility, that sensitivity is like bang on. That's wicked. That's really, really good. Like a Jad could vibe to that.
You have to physically pry your legs apart.
Oh, I just was sitting on my ankle in the wrongest way. It's just like, oh, it hurts. Oh, the blood flow's coming back to my ankle. The pain.
Oh, you do use a okay.
Southern culture, Southern American. Pointy end of the stick.
I thought you were in Virginia, which I thought was northeast. Or am I thinking of Vermont? Vermont's northeast.
Yeah, I'm not a very worldly person. I'm still caught up on the idea that you're North Korean from Michael's earlier joke. So yeah, I would be no good at trying to identify where any of the states are in America.
Cup or bad.
Let's go, definitely cup. I'll turn that way on. I don't use PlayStations. Oh, what's that station my foot?
I don't know if it automatically connects or...
You do the thing.
do I have to press a button on the... Hang on. Virginia is south, okay. Oh, I made a joke earlier that you were from North Korea.
I'm glad you worked out the context there. 'Cause I was just kind of like, without having like a live stream of Amber's comments in my ear, it's very like, you're gonna have to be way more specific, Amber.
Yeah, often
What to
Amber
what?
will respond to something and I've already forgotten what.
Oh, and the delay doesn't even have to be long. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like in any 30 seconds, I'm like, I've said several things that could justify a what. Yeah, Michael joked that you were North Korean when I asked where you were from when the mic wasn't picking me up earlier. That was a joke, it turns out. I was a bit too sleep deprived to pick up on the joke immediately.
Got to get a cable, connect this to the console, and then press the button to.
Oh my gosh.
Where did I leave?
That's one vote against PlayStation. Isn't it supposed to be Bluetooth? That's
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah, that is odd.
Oh.
Now, where did I leave the
Alright.
cable?
Well, I'm gonna hang out.
Back to Amber for a bit.
Yeah, envision my life as a professional streamer. Give away my day job. Virginia is on the east coast.
Where did I leave that cable?
America is just so outrageously huge.
Well, it's about the same size as Australia.
I was just about to wonder, what does Australia look like overlaid on America?
It's pretty much exactly the same.
No way.
America is technically bigger because of the addition of Alaska. And of course Canada, which will become the 51st state.
Nah, I mean, I found a Reddit source from 12 years ago, and you're objectively wrong.
That is pretty much the same.
Whoa. No way.
So are you saying Australia is way bigger or America's way bigger?
America's way bigger.
Because that includes Canada.
Okay. Alright, I might have to bite my words there. Yeah, I just saw the words Mexico. I'm just like, wait, Mexico's not part of the US.
Not yet.
And yeah, okay. Alright, valid. This is the reference picture I've got there. If this will work. Yeah, that kind of works. It's a bit hard to see the actual map in the background there. You definitely see the words Mexico. Again, I'm very not wordly, because I was just like, Australia doesn't even fit in 3/4. But I kind of forget that America shares a continent with other places. I just always imagine America as just like one big slab of continent. I just always forget there's other countries as part of the same continent. That's still pretty wild though. If America is the same size as Australia, that's wild. Because the population is like also outrageously big, isn't it?
Literally, I want to say...
Like 100 times, isn't
No,
it?
not 100 times. I reckon it's like 25 million versus 350 million or something like that.
So we're 26 versus 340. That's over 10 times.
Yeah, you
Oh, I said
100 times.
100, yeah. Sorry, sleep deprived. Yeah, right there. That's still pretty decent though, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, that's wild. It's very novel living such a selectively educated life. I get to learn all these things on a daily basis. When I did the Euro trip, that was pretty a long time ago now, that was very eye-opening, because I know nothing about Europe, nothing about the world wars. I know that didn't sound good. So yeah,
$99 later.
know nothing about America. So yeah, that's cool from a population point of view. That's wild. We're way cooler. Are you talking about climate or are you talking about like vibes there, Amanda? Amber, sorry.
Do you want to sign in?
Oh, not this again. I'm getting...
It won't be. I can't imagine it would be as bad as Blizzard.
Oh no. I'm traumatized already.
I can make it a one-time guest thing then.
No, you can actually play offline. You don't need internet to do this. You can play offline.
It's for the controller. Like who's using the controller?
Can you just play offline? Just guessed. What was it? Oh my god. Technology, man. Why do I need to do a account to use a controller? That's outrageous. Oh, having said that, I think my Xbox made me do something similar before I go hating on PlayStation too hard.
Alright. That should be live
Thank
now.
you. Vibes based. Vibes based. That's really cool. That's very novel. As someone who grew up in Australia, I'd like to think that it's a Australia is like a destination for someone who doesn't live in Australia.
I do hear that. Like a lot of people want to come visit, because like I imagine the general perception is just it's all beaches and like I imagine that our perception is that the entire place is the Gold Coast.
I mean, when you imagine that everyone thinks of it as like, what did it always used to be like? Foster's beer and like your Crocodile Dundees and stuff. Like your I can't even think.
Knifey Spoonie.
Yeah, just all your classic like American. Like it's very interesting, like how Australianized the perception is.
Yeah.
Whereas I just feel like we're just like normal dudes. It's it's really interesting. I suppose it's a very safe country. Like I'm sure nowadays it's kind of more expensive, but I don't struggle to think of anywhere safer. So I suppose it's a good bucket list option in that sense.
Might have to like change the title of this thing because we're getting a few people dropping in, and I assume it's because they're seeing like Diablo 2. Like, oh, I like Diablo 2.
Yeah, hilarious. No, that's cool that you can edit that. It would still have the Diablo thumbnail though.
It would, yeah. Foster's is not Australian. Well, by the way, what's mirror mode?
I don't do mirror mode. Mirror mode reverses all the courses. It's such a dreadful feature.
So what's Foster's then? What country is Foster's?
Well, Foster's I thought became like people thought Foster's was Australia. Like it was a random beer that was kind of associated with Australia, I thought. But I agree, like I've never heard of Foster's in Australia. Oh, I forget what kind of character I usually use. Oh man, nostalgia. My wife and I'll have to come back to this game.
Olive. We got a trophy. Stickers, eh?
How do you get cars that have like
I'll have the Argentinian flag, please.
Yeah, no, it's very funny to think about people's perceptions of Australia.
Yeah.
I wonder what it must be like for people who like come to Australia who, yeah, I just thought it must be. I have to find some Reddit threads.
Find out
how people found
everyone's racist.
it. Well, more like you come over here and I'm sure,
So
like it's
I
nothing
wouldn't
like people. Oh no, you're looking. Like it'd be interesting to see how people found it compared to like expectations.
I have a very slight disadvantage of the camera, but it's very slight.
I can always move you around. Oh gosh, well I've forgotten how to accelerate, so I mean...
Fantastic start.
How do I jump that one? How do I... Okay. Alright, now we're getting there.
cool graphics. Oh, brutal.
What that little glowing orb is.
How am I 8th? And how are you first?
I mean, I told you, I played a lot of this game. But I don't know how you're right. That's pretty
Yeah,
wild.
that's wild.
Which is really funny with the laid back comment, Amber. I kind of meet a lot of Americans, but I don't ever feel like any culture particularly is like not laid back. Like it's, yeah, I don't know. That's a funny sort of vibe.
Actually, I did. I was listening to a podcast where an American was talking about her experience in Australia, and I think she articulated really well how she was like at a restaurant, and in America, like service is such a big deal over there. So like the servers just like at your table straight away, like, hey, is there anything I can do for you? And they're just so over the top. Whereas like here, like it took them a while to get to our table, and I'm there like, man, this is like, what the hell's with the server? Like this is unacceptable. And all my Australian friends are like, chill, like they'll come. And it's like, no, they're not doing their job. And then I had to catch myself because I'm like, oh, this is why we have that reputation.
Oh, is that you?
Nah.
Oh god, so many of us just then.
Oh, you did that.
No. Someone bombed and got like all of us. Oh gosh darn.
Uh-oh. Is that you?
That was me.
Yeah. Oh, now another one. Ooh.
Oi!
Oh, how did that hit me?
Yikes. 20%. Is that the standard for tipping these days?
That's huge.
That's disgusting. Oh, now, just wait, save one of your bombs. There's a shortcut up ahead. Go straight ahead. Oh, is that to the end? Oh,
Yeah.
whoops. Sorry, I misread the corridor you're on.
That's right.
Yeah, 20%. Oh.
That does sound like a lot. But then they're also getting paid like $6.50 an hour, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, there's. Oh, we're trying to talk about ground rules. I didn't want to get Michael demonetized of his $1 million YouTube stream, but like, yeah, they shouldn't pay people peanuts. Like, I think a lot of the vibe I get from a lot of like American stuff that people from I work in healthcare, so with Dr. Glaucoma Flecken, I'm a big fan of. When he came over here, he just made a mention of like his big thing would be like, don't let the Australian healthcare system become Americanized. And I think tipping culture is one of those things that like businesses will always try to kind of take, I guess, take a bit of. They'll shoot their shots and they'll try to be like, other people are used to tipping, let's try and get tipping to happen in Australia, despite the fact that you pay people a wage.
Way more.
But it's like, don't let that happen. Like we don't want tipping here. Like 20% is also just absolutely outrageous. But like, yes, they should also pay people a wage. But yes, politics was the thing. I'm like, don't get political. So I won't get too caught up on that, but yeah, no one should have to be reliant on tipping to be able to pay for anything.
Yeah.
That just sucks. But even if someone does a good job, like, hey man, you did good. You should do plenty of praise. I should not have to pay them 20% of my what I've already paid for my food.
Yeah.
The shortcut at this stage is always really funny.
Oh, is this one got a shortcut too?
It does. Pretty much every there's normal shortcuts, and then there's shortcuts where it relies on you having a certain amount of boost up your sleeve. So there's shortcuts that aren't really shortcuts, but if you're going fast enough, everything's a shortcut. The track is optional if you're going fast enough. And the shortcut, the easy shortcut in this level is reliant on you having a bit of a boost. So it's always really funny trying to judge if I actually have enough boost to be able to pull off the shortcut or not.
Yeah.
And it's always like, because if I don't have enough boost and I go for the shortcut and I don't make it, then that'd be awkward. I think I'm going to have to start giving it a bit of a handicap. Because yeah, this is, I remember a lot of this game. I've still not optimised my boosting yet. I love the weapon system in CTR so much.
I've got a point.
It's one of those games where the enjoyment from the game doesn't come at being good at the game. It's maliciously attacking your friends, making your friends lose the games is the fun thing in CTR.
And I've always been such a gracious winner.
213.
Is that the rate?
Is that what I'm reading?
Like service people
are
are getting
read over Michael's shoulder.
213 an hour.
Yikes. That's no. Even like if that was like triple that Australian, that's outrageous. I can understand why you don't go to restaurants, Amber. That's yeah, that sucks. Yeah, luckily it's not commonplace enough here that even if they kind of ask you for a tip and you just don't give it,
Yeah.
like the look you get's pretty mild. Like
They're not spitting in your food.
Yeah, I mean it also helps you. I mean in America would be the same. You pay after your meal, luckily.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm getting the hang of like boosting, but like I don't have much control over it. Is that your TNT in front of the crate?
Oh yeah. The trick is to just constantly be boosting.
Ugh.
And
don't get hit by missiles.
Hit the pads whenever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really rude position for that TNT crate, wasn't it?
Or...
The very funny.
Well,
thing
I've gotten them both times.
Oh, I got my own TNT crate that time. Oh, and it actually got me too.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
unfortunate.
Just killed Mitch.
Playing very suboptimally here.
Look at this guy. Oh, got him.
Spoiler alert, but I love that you can place your potions in the air.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Most jobs are about 15 an hour. See, what... I want to know what that is like comparatively, because... Like, what can $15 get you? Here, it... What can $15 get you? Like,
Milk and some bread.
milk and bread.
I suppose it depends how cheap you go and like what size of milk you get. Saw a thing the other day, $10 for a 3-litre thing of milk. I didn't know didn't see where that was. I don't know if that was like in a rural area. Because I used to live rural and like, yeah, the prices were pretty staggering. But yeah, I suppose milk. Like if you get a 1 litre milk, probably $4. Like a bread, probably dirt cheap bread, $2. We'll get you a meal at KFC, $15. Burger and chips and a drink.
That's still a battle.
Go on.
That looks epic. Wow. Like, I remember these all from the original game, but these versions just look so cool comparatively.
Don't they?
Look at that.
Yeah, they did a good job in a lot of this actually. Like a lot of the, I don't know if you have access to the new stages on this, they're wild. They are really wild actually, the new stages that they made for this re-release.
I'm thinking that one. What do you reckon?
Yeah, go on. Did you want to trade spots?
Oh, it's alright.
Or we can always rejig the camera
Yeah.
or move this around.
It's fine. Like, the camera's not that much of a hindrance. Reading and collecting.
Character play would be fun.
What are the others? Hit your opponents before they get you. Try to be the last guy standing. Steal the bacon.
He's not called Bacon, so that's cute. Maybe that's how I handicap myself. I started using a slower character. Just trying to think how I can handicap. I just have to come back to this game. It's adorable.
I mean, it's Sunday. He can certainly do that. Press X.
Yep, sorry. Yeah, so it's Sunday morning on Ender's side, is it?
Yeah.
Sunday night here with us. I asked Michael how long he'd be gaming for because last time I noted he was playing till like 2 in the morning. And I was like, because my wife's told me what time she'll be waking me up in the morning, so I'm an hour drive away from Michael nowadays. So I was like, gotta make sure I get home at a reasonable hour. But considering I was up till 4 in the morning yesterday playing games, Michael was like, oh, like, so 4 in the morning. I was like, I'm not doing 4 in the morning again. But it's only 9 o'clock now, so that's a pleasant surprise.
I hope. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, I always got confused about what we were actually doing there for a minute.
Oh, stupid placement.
You have my flag?
Yeah.
So did I? What was
I think
that?
So now what do I do with this flag?
Yeah, well that's what I was just like, do I actually have? How does this work?
What's happening?
I think, am I supposed to take this, I've got the blue flag, am I supposed to
But I thought you already got that point.
yeah, so did I. I'm also a little confused as to
Okay.
how this works. Because who's, like, what team am I?
You're red.
Trying to get the hang of this, like, not racing driving.
Okay. Let's do that again.
Lined that up really well. So because I've dropped the flag, is the flag? Yeah, right where I left it.
Excuse me. Why, guys? I'm here. Why don't I have a point? Excuse me.
Is
Hello.
it because we both have the flags at the same time?
No, that shouldn't be it. Shouldn't it?
We're gonna find out.
Not with that weapon, you know. That's a thing you can do?
That's the thing you can do.
Wait, what am I doing chasing you?
Well, because I've got your flag.
Yeah, but like, my flag was still there. Like, I should have just picked that back up and kept trying to score. Alright, let's try again. There we go.
team am I again?
You're red.
So why did I just not steal your flag just then?
You've just abandoned the game.
No, not intentionally. I'm trying to like reorientate myself. Yeah, okay, so it wants us to
Okay, that is the actual thing then. That's crazy.
what's the actual
Time
it's
limit?
Time, yeah,
Yeah.
time limit. So you won that one, yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting my head around that.
Yeah.
Come on, one more, best of three.
Same
Yeah, go
venue?
on. Yeah, best of three. Also, this racing level is actually great.
I'll bet. Oh shit. Did you miss it too?
I did. Jeez, they're fussy about that, aren't they?
Oh, great.
Smooth dodge. I'll pay that.
Wow, it gives you away. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, come on.
Oh, did I not pick up the flag? So did I... Okay, so I'm good now, right?
That missed me! The impenetrable shield. Nice. It's amazing that it still gives you away when you're invisible if you got the flag.
But it means you can't lock on though, I suppose that's the,
Yeah.
the key thing.
Walk around for 8 hours. That sounds fun.
Likewise, nice to meet you, Amber.
See you next week.
Have a good shift. Do some walking for me.
Well, with Amber gone, I think I'm just gonna end the stream.